evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening to everyone else, north, south, east, west, in between, under the cover, under the tree, in the warehouse, and everywhere else. This is the December 20th, 2022 edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. And I am your host and head chef, Mr. Michael Walker. Glad to have each and every one of y'all here. Glad you could join us on this evening. And we plan to have a nice time. Hey, probably had a tough week so far, and it's on only Tuesday though. So hey, come in here and relax and sit a spell, like us country folks say. So without further ado, let's get some salutations, shall we? Okay, we got Theodora. Glad to have you here from Pennsylvania. Charlene from the Sunshine State. Always great to have you here. From our nation's capital. Michael Jones McKeever. Good to have you here. Doris Williams. Good evening to you as well, ma'am. Who else we have? Erica Joyce. Glad to have you here. Margaret Campfield, also from the state of Pennsylvania. Good to have you here. Jewel Castor Mendoza, great to have you here. I still need some of that here. Thank you very much. Jenna Morgan, great to have you here. Regina Lowry, good to have you here. Great to have you here. Marcus Wilbanks, good to have you. Venus Curry, good evening to you. Lynn Brown, good evening to you from Guyana. Great to have you there. From there, rather. Shell Hall, good to have you here from South Jersey. Glad to have you here with us this evening. So we're going to get started. But let me first introduce you to my co-host for this evening. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, by way of the Bronx.
Yes.
We have Kitty Mac Cat.
Hello, everybody.
Glad to have you here with us. You feeling all right today?
Be here.
Okay. Well, you ready for this?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all
Hey,
ready?
show.
Yeah, oh yeah, everybody's coming. Yeah, also from Virginia. Yeah, Kitty. Yeah. Evening, everyone. Oh, like the hat. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, now they speaking to you now. Hey,
Yes.
Kitty.
Get out of here, Mike. Hey. Happy holidays, Marcus.
She told me to get out of here.
These are my salutations. Oh, he really left. Well, I guess I'm going to run the show now. So since I'm Kitty, you know all I know how to do is talk about cats. So where did he go? Where did Mike go? Oh, there he is. Don't try and leave me.
I started to sit back and let it happen. I started to let it happen too.
I'm sitting there like, did he really leave? Because I don't know how to share anything.
Okay, now don't joke. You might be up here for real doing that. Okay, you might be. Okay, you never know. Okay, so let's get started, folks. We're gonna try to make this a lighthearted episode. You know, this first one may cause a bit of controversy, so to speak. Yeah, you're gonna have to turn it on for this one though. Let me see what that first one is going to be though. Okay, it's this video, and it came out over the weekend. Okay, and it's ratchet.
Oh,
and we know it may or may not. It's 9 times out of 10 is maybe something scripted. Who knows though? But
ratchet's always entertaining. Let's see it.
Okay, well, y'all take a listen, y'all.
Go for it. For your kids.
You already had me wait an hour and a half. So it's for my kids.
For your kids?
Yeah, you owe me that.
And they with their daddy? No, that is.
Oh my God! So
That's so.
go ahead and bring another steak and some potatoes.
Okay.
No, don't bring no take no potatoes.
Sesame sauce.
No, bring the check. I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying
And
for your
my
kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you one. I'll take you out
Okay,
again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and?
I'm not doing that. No. Hold on, beautiful. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you not
Listen.
Bring two, please.
What's her name, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date.
Can you bring 2 orders?
But I'm saying, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you order a steak for your son? How old is he?
He ate.
He ate eating steak. He eating the same thing I eat. Nah, hell no. Hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him
Don't put that on
steak.
me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. He
Yo,
paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for all
you
that.
are.
No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here.
She ain't gonna get fired.
No, I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up, bro. I'm about to her right now. No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, you got me. I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food. I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
Just because I was late. Just because I was late, I'm not paying for this. No, I'm not doing that.
And then after that, we already at Red Lobster. You couldn't take me no.
The caption. I had seen the first part. I didn't even see the extended version of that.
Oh, guess what? It's more after that. Oh, it's very long, full of good ratchetness. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Before we get to you, Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Michael Jones McKeever says straight foul on a man's part. This is pretty interesting. I know. This yes.
Especially
I
coming
know.
from a man.
I'm kind of shocked though. And I'm gonna Marcus.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, Michael Jones, please, McKeever, please explain that to us in the studio audience. So they coming in. This is Annette, glad to have you. She should not behave that way. Unnecessary foolishness. Kitty, let's go. I need two gold plates to go. Go ahead.
First of all, if she chose to wait an hour and a half for someone, that's on her. You're not owed anything because you have the option to not wait and to leave. That's the first part.
Mm-hmm.
Second part is, to me, he talked too much. I am going to pay for our 2 meals, and that's it. She can wish and hope and pray for food for her kids if she likes. I wouldn't have even spoken that long. And the waitress, I don't know if it's a skit, not a skit, regardless if she's in on it, not in on it. But her job is to provide the check. And if he's paying for it and he says, I'm only paying for these 2 things, you don't take directions from someone else. You bring that check and give him what he has asked for. He should pay. And to me, honestly, if she kept running her mouth, I wouldn't have paid for her meal either. I would have paid for my food and left because you're doing too much. He doesn't owe her anything to feed her children. I need to go and shop where these people shop, where they buy their nerve and audacity so that I can purchase some for myself because it's obviously on sale someplace. They're going to Costco's and buying cases of audacity because who are you to tell me I have to feed your children? Let me stop because I'll go on and on.
No, you absolutely. And share
yes, it's on sale. It's on sale. They got it at BJ's. It's Black Friday sale still because people are out here buying cases of it.
Well, okay, let me get to the let me see this. Joan Erica says he took out. What does this have to do with her kids?
I have children. I would never ask my date to buy plates for my kids. Now, if I'm at a restaurant, first of all, I probably wouldn't do that anyway. But let's say I'm at a restaurant and I do want to take some plates for my kids. I wouldn't have put that on his tab. I would have told the lady that I'll have a separate tab or, a separate check for what I was paying for to bring my kids something. And honestly, I probably, even if he offered to pay for it, I probably still would have refused because I don't think my date is responsible for the care and feeding of my children. He's not my husband, which is their stepfather. and he's not their biological fathers. And I personally don't believe some guy that just invited me out for dinner. It's nice of him to offer. It's very
Yeah.
kind of him to offer, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't accept because I don't feel that that's his place.
Okay. Shell says, I would have paid for that drink in her hand and got up
See?
and
Me and Shell,
left.
we're here. You keep running your mouth, you can run your mouth right into your own check.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. I would have paid for my friend, left her sit. Ooh, they coming in. She's really out of place. I hope he did not. I hope you. I hope. Now listen, Michael McKeever, he says this, and I'm interested at this. The kids come with a package with her. But if they're just dating, bro, McKeever, though, why does he have to, and then she's complaining about where he took her. Though she was complaining about they at Red Lobster. Go ahead,
Kids,
kid. You about to bust. Go ahead.
no, my kids aren't a package in the sense that if you take me out for a date, you are required to provide them with dinner. And obviously, this wasn't something that was agreed upon ahead of time. She just told him, "You're going to pay for this," which is rude. So, my kids aren't a package deal in the sense that if you invite me out on a date to a restaurant, all of a sudden you're obligated to buy food for my children just because you took me on a date. No. Now, if we go further in our relationship, we're committed, marriage, that kind of thing. Of course, you're coming with the understanding that I'm a mother and my children come with me as part of a package. My children aren't a package just because you invited me out for a meal. No.
Yeah. Well, okay, and bro McKeever, you saying there wasn't an understanding of the date. Now, how did you come to that? Arrive to that conclusion, though. I mean, even okay. I just keep going though. I just keep going right there.
Don't let them kids. Don't let them chicks have you buying kids meals out here.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they got.
You're gonna get got a lot with that
Yeah.
thinking because people will use people. We
Yes.
hear a lot about people. Men do this. Men do. There are women who will use men as well too.
Yes.
Free meals, free
Yeah.
trips, clothes, shoes, and they will take your kindness and eat you alive.
And
So be careful with that way of thinking. Not everyone deserves that kind of grace and compassion.
It's spelled SIMP.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's spelled right there. Marcus says he's in charge of his budget for himself and her. Okay. Now, Shell, you're right. And it looks like a first date at that. And again, if you spent 90 minutes waiting on him.
No.
Okay, and then where in a verbal contract, a verbal agreement that says the stipulation is if you're late more than dotted out minutes, then you owe me extra meals or what have you. You see, that's kind of I don't know. Folks come, like I said, if this is real, then folks come up with stuff every doggone day.
Yeah.
And then Tia, glad to have you from KC. My question was, why did she stay when he was so late? We wondering. They both wrong. She was being extra, and so was he. Now,
how was he being extra?
The only way I could see that part, that I wouldn't have been sitting up there arguing.
No.
Okay. I wouldn't have been sitting up there arguing though. But she was definitely acting. Okay. Let's see. Yes, why would she bring them on the first date? I think they were at home. I'm just guessing they're at home though. But
yeah.
Okay, fault on both parts. The only fault I can see on the brother is being late, expecting the date to come on, and then arguing with not only her, but with the wait staff.
Yeah.
Now, right there, the wait staff wrong. That waitress is wrong. It's wrong as two left shoes. And I read other commentary that's saying, well, hey, it might have been that girl's cousin. Who knows? I'm just saying that's why she going along with it.
Either way, she's out of line.
Yeah, she's good now online. She's good
She'd
online.
be told, go get the check and bring me the check.
And be through it.
That's
And
it.
be through. And I think she stayed because she was hungry. And that's a possibility. That's a possibility right there. But maybe I'm a different person. I'm too practical kid for my own self. If you needed food, then I think Red Lobster would be the wrong thing to give to kids if y'all were lacking food. Say, hey, I need some sustenance for my kids. Could you take me to? If I'm just saying, if you had to, if that was the case, though. Now I'm not being a simp myself. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that is not a practical way to, get them half a steak and take it to school. I mean, no, that doesn't.
Even if they needed food, that is still not his problem. Not his problem. There are pantries, there are social services. He is not responsible for feeding her children. I don't care.
Okay. No, I eat already. Yeah. You seek hood, you get hood. That's what Michael Jones said. Now, there's let me see. Well, we got some more. Then you know what? We're gonna move on because we got you got a bunch of stuff up here. She stayed there on purpose. That was hey, you know what? Quite possible. The whole thing was tacky. I agree because I wouldn't have been in public arguing. I wouldn't have been doing that though.
No.
Just a messy situation altogether. She felt because he was late, he should pay the penalty for buying her kids dinner. Okay, you know what? I said I wasn't gonna do it, but let me show you the other half. Okay, you ready for this kid?
It gets worse.
I'm about to go back to the kitchen. I'm going back to the kitchen. I'm not paying for this. I'm about to leave. You gonna pay for my food and your food and what you ordered in here. Listen, I'm straight. I've been here since I was 15. Okay, I told you I owe you one. So I'll take you out again. Do something for you, but I'm not doing something for your kids. No, I ain't even met your kids.
I want you to make sure that my kids eat too.
Man, y'all see this, man? Look, I'm recording this. Look, y'all see this shit, bro? I'm recording, bro. Hey, she go back to the kitchen. Hey, yo, get her. Hey, yo. Hey, don't put that order in. That made my kids. Don't put that order in. That made my kids. For real, like I'm about to give me my check. I want just my check with my. Know what I'm saying? I want my check. Okay, don't put them kids on my bill. Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't my kids. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to put a bill on me. Them ain't my kids. Hell no, bro. She's trying to put a bill on me and them ain't my kids. I'm late to the date. She's trying to make me get some food for her and her kids.
What's wrong with that?
What you mean what's wrong with that?
You late.
This my first date. I ain't even met the kids yet.
You late.
I'm late. I gotta buy them steak. She said steak and 2 chicken tenders.
What's wrong with that?
Come on, y'all. Y'all ain't on my side. Ain't nobody on my side, man. Hey, it's cool though.
Whatever.
It's cool though. She gonna take that shit off. She's taking that shit off. Nope, I ain't paying for your kids. Yeah, I ain't paying for your kids.
Yeah, an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old. They both gonna eat good.
Probably got a big head ass son just like your big head ass.
They both gonna eat good.
Look how big her head is. Her son got a big head too. I ain't feeding your big ass son. Nope.
Big head. Okay, he knew she had a big. Never mind.
You see that little thing that sit at the table? I would have taken that, swiped my card to pay, and walked on out.
Wow. This is dating in 2022. We just got a few days left.
No, so I refuse to believe everybody is like that. I refuse to believe that everybody is like that.
No, I don't. And you know what? Wait, Ebony, glad to have you here. They are both doing entirely too much. Turn off the camera, pay your bill, and leave. Absolutely.
He walked around taking a poll from the patrons. I'm not.
I know that's just a little too much though, and I agree with you. Like I said, nowadays people doing it. Well, what they used to say a few years ago, doing it for the gram. But, that's what they used to say.
Anything to go viral.
and it worked. But the kids both could eat chicken fingers and fries. She pays for, and but like
Exactly.
Kitty said, plenty, especially since the pandemic, plenty of food pantries and this and that and what have you. Though, so and he argued too much. Yes, he did.
Yes, he
Yes, he
did.
did. Yes, he did. So the kids weren't there. Just that was planned, man. Pay your meal and go home.
And she got the
Okay,
nerve to be upset. This Red Lobster, I haven't been here since I was 15. Your kids ain't starving. Your kids not
exactly,
starving because you being bougie about where you are.
exactly.
Your kids ain't starving. I don't want to hear it. And even if they are, still not my problem. Take some of that food you just ate home. Your kids are hungry and starving, but you're here eating? That makes no sense.
That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Not buying a child a steak. Exactly.
I
You're not
know.
buying them nothing. You better take these free biscuits home in a napkin in your purse. You better order another round of these free biscuits and take it home and drink some water and have some biscuits. But that's all you getting.
Okay, y'all. Well, you know what? We're gonna move on. We got a
Biscuits are good though.
I know.
I
Ain't
love
that
those
the
biscuits.
truth? Okay. They really good.
They
But
are really good.
we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. But before we do, you know the drill, y'all. Please like, please subscribe, and please share. Okay, we got that. Kitty, you ready for this next one?
Yes. That one was a good one.
I know.
It's always nice to open it with ratchetness.
I know. Well, guess what? I don't think this isn't too far from ratchetness, to be honest with you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Let me start this off. More states are now legalizing the use and sale of cannabis. Okay. You can find it at your local store or whatever.
Yeah.
People are making a fortune growing it legally, you know. So people, that business is booming though. But how far is too far with that? How far is too far with that? Folks, y'all take a listen.
Like weeds. No, really, is New Birth is the largest land-owning black church in America. Wow. And so my position to my deacons is, why aren't we not raising cannabis? I'll be able to bring in black males. They're able to do it legally. I'm teaching them farming.
Oh my God.
I'm helping them to enhance the ecosystem. This is the kind of conversation. So if the guy, black boy in Bankhead said, they growing weed at the church, where do I join?
Yes.
I don't need no pamphlet for him.
The music.
I know.
You want to do comments first, or you want me to say what I'm thinking first?
Say what you're thinking first. Say what you're thinking first, please.
Okay. Let's put aside whether legal, illegal. Put aside the legalities of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's even put aside the conversation about whether or not Christians should smoke weed or not. Because to me, that's not even relevant to this. To me, the problem with what he said is a couple of things. One, you just said that your church has the largest land mass or something. And what you are opting to do with that rich land that you have available to you is to grow weed, not to do something sustainable for the community that it surrounds your church, not to provide any kind of food like co-ops or anything, not to give it to schools for gardening or any of that kind of stuff. Your first thought is grow weed. And what is his reasoning behind it? One, to draw black men, because that's what he said. Draw black men, which to me is offensive, as though that's all that black men do, or that's what would interest particularly black men, as though they're the only ones who engage in weed. Then on top of it, he says, oh, this young brother, and he's like, oh, the church is growing weed. Let me go join. As though that's supposed to be the reason someone desires to join a church, so that they can be there for the weed. As a pastor, not like I said, ignoring the putting aside the legalities, putting aside whether or not you should smoke it. As a Christian, as a pastor, for you to sit there and say that the growing of weed is what is going to draw people is completely contradictory to the Bible, which says that it's God that draws them. So how can you sit there and say that you're going to win souls by growing weed? Because that's what he's in essence saying. He's going to draw people to God by growing weed, because the word you preach isn't enough. The scriptures isn't enough. The Holy Spirit is the one that draws, and he can't do that. He needs your assistance with weed. So to me, it's completely offensive for those reasons. Never mind anything else. I would be offended as a black man. I think it's offensive as a Christian for him to get up there and say something like that, because that's not what is supposed to draw people to Christ. Maybe if he did a better job of preaching the word, he wouldn't need sideshow attractions to get people in that building.
Okay. I like that analogy, sideshow attractions.
You're sitting there juggling. God doesn't need your help. He doesn't need you putting on a show.
Shell says, why not?
Why not about what?
Why not grow Mary Jane?
Because I think the land could be used for something that's more productive for that community than that. If he's talking about how much land mass he has, I'm sure at some point around there, somebody is starving. He's talking about teach them gardening. You can't teach them gardening without growing weed. You know what it is? It's making money for him in that church. Because if you're talking about teaching gardening, you can garden anything. You can garden stuff. There's communities that start food growing and co-ops, and people are swapping goods, and that's helping your community. That helps the community at large. Pumping more drugs into your community, that's helping them? No, it's not.
Theodora says, is it faith or foolishness? Shaking my head. Michael, the den of thieves. Kimberly, glad to have you here. I guess I'll put your comment on here. I got 5 on it. You something else, Charlene Campbell, it's natural. God made it. Okay.
I didn't debate whether or not someone should be smoking it. I said his reasons behind growing it is the problem. He said attracting black men to the church by growing weed. That's what he said.
Growing cannabis doesn't mean it's for smoking. The medical benefits of cannabis are overwhelming.
And people who need medicinal cannabis get a prescription and they get it. I'm sure that community would benefit from all that land growing actual food. They can't eat cannabis.
Well, if you put it in brownies.
His reasons.
That's what I heard, y'all. That's what I heard.
His reasons reveal his motives. All that land. Why didn't he say I can teach them how to garden? You can teach them how to garden by growing some corn. Like, you can teach someone to garden with anything. Oh, they're growing weed at the church. I want to join.
Listen, I like what Tia said. I love this. Who says folk will walk into the actual church house? They may just snag a twig and keep it moving.
Somebody gonna set that crop on fire and get everybody high.
And Tia,
come out there and throw a match, light the whole neighborhood up. Everybody gonna catch a contact.
And Tia, I heard your voice when I read that. Oh boy. Let me see that. We got a few more. How do you know it's not productive for the community? The money can be put back into the community.
That's not what he gave us his reasons. I would think growing actual food on all that land he talked about and feeding the community would be better. If he's going to talk about growing stuff and gardening, because that's what he said. Exactly. Community gardens. He talked about teaching gardening. He didn't talk about medicinal, like Shell is saying, from the point of being medicinal, giving money back to the community. He didn't list any of that stuff if you paid attention to his reasoning. He said growing weed would attract Black men. That's what he said. And he said he could teach them the garden. You can teach Black men to garden lots of things.
Oh boy. How do you know it's not productive for the community?
He
The
never
money
gave
can
that
be
as his
put.
reasons.
Okay, we getting
Food is productive. People are starving. Feed them.
It's not we. We need to understand and learn the difference. Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Mike, that's what you heard. We talking about the brownies? Well, that's what I heard. That's what I heard, y'all. So, let me see. Oh, and glad to have you here, Angela Madison from Long Island. Glad to have you here. It's always something new with them. It's always something new. Okay, it's always something new. I wish somebody would catch on fire takes on their whole. Oh, we're gonna get to this strange fire, and then we're gonna move on, y'all, before we get to fighting over pot. Okay, hold on. What happened to attracting men to the church by the Spirit of God? Is that out of style?
Exactly.
Hey,
because that's what he said was going to attract you.
Okay, well, folks, we're gonna move on. We got a ton of it, though. We got a ton. That was pretty good, though. So,
is that a leaf?
Well, they're not gonna. The emoji commission, whoever dictates that, don't make.
No, there is a symbol. I'll show it to you. The little leaves flying in a circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
it's not. I guess people use it for that. At least
I just use a
little leaves that look like they're like kind of in a circle.
Oh, yeah.
It does. I'll see if I can find it and post it.
Please.
Exactly, Rochelle. That's fall. Mike got maple leaves up there. Who's smoking the maple?
What maple flavored cannabis? Okay. Hey, yeah, okay, yada.
You're the expert. You got the brownies and whatnot.
Folks, we so out of time, y'all. It's
No,
time for the announcements. It's time for the announcements. Okay, no, here we go. Move on. But you know the drill, of course. Please like, please subscribe, and please share. Okay, here we go. The next one.
Oh boy.
I'm really trying to. Okay, here we go. I just put the title up here. Cringy church crushes. Cringy church crushes. I know it happens. Somebody may have a crush on you, but you wish they didn't. Okay, we did, you wish they didn't for a variety of reasons. Of course, all of it surface reasons, and maybe below that, though. With that said, though, I just let I got a video clip, y'all. I have a video clip. Okay. Oh, here I go. Y'all take a listen.
Wanted to wrap you in my warm embrace, and I make it last forever, babe. I catch a glimpse of heaven when you let me wrap you in my warm embrace. Stop playing with me.
Did she say stop playing with me?
That's what she said. Stop playing with me.
Oh, I need Mother to leave voicemails for me.
Cringy church crushes. Do you have to be careful on how you compliment people in the house of worship? Do we have to? Apparently that peach cobbler must have been mighty good. Nutmeg and I don't know how to cook it, so don't y'all beat me up. Whatever she put in it, though, You know, Crown Royal, everything. You know, and I guess she might have had a snort. Let's look at these comments. Wait a minute, they coming in too. Here they come. Okay, here we go. Ha ha. Look
At least she
at.
kind of sounded good singing.
Yeah, but looked like she was laying down singing
Don't
it.
play with
And
me.
she was singing something.
She was like,
play
don't
with
play
me.
with me.
Don't play with me. I mean, okay. That what it sound like. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, y'all coming in. Tragic. You go, Angela, man. You know what? Y'all gonna I know.
No, I need them to keep it up because they are comic relief.
I know.
Especially the old fresh ladies.
Oh, we got some folks. The ones that keep staring at you. Watch. Ooh, now that's a good one. Unless they go ahead.
Crush.
Oh,
that's more than some cringy crush. Like I don't know if I should tell this story. Well, I ain't gonna say his name.
Okay.
So there was this guy. There was this guy at a church that I attended. I was a member at, and he was one of those try to give you a hug, sis kind of guys or whatever. Which of course I never did. But he would always like try to find a way to talk to me or something. It was just he wasn't. Like he didn't say anything inappropriate or anything. He was just creepy because it was just like, get the hint. I'm not interested. Go away. Kind of thing. But yeah, he was definitely cringy.
Whew. I know. Wait a minute. Ebony says she thought that was Al Green for a moment. Kind of did have that little yeah, it did sounded kind of like that. Okay. Jenna says, you got to be careful of the compliments. Let me wrap you in my warm embrace. Oh. Okay. Marcus, Sister Mabel's peach cobbler must be that righteous. Oh, it must be. I don't know what happened. I don't know what he told her.
He liked it, and she was I got some cobbler for you.
I got it. I mean, maybe he might take up on that offer.
He may not mind. We assume he's bothered.
This you getting some aged. Okay, move on.
Some people are into that.
You have to watch how you say it. I enjoyed your message today. It blessed me. Now they looking in your inbox. Charlie says you have to be careful not to be too friendly. Yeah, and Margaret even saying that. Sounds like Al agreed to be too. Oh boy, y'all just coming in here. LOL. Oh boy.
I don't know. For someone that's obviously some old lady, to me, it's not as cringy. I guess it's funny because she's old.
Well, but it's kind of, I won't say
it's not appropriate, of course.
I say, how do you turn that down? She cooked it. And how do you say, well, ma'am, hey, I appreciate it, but I hate to advocate lying, but I have somebody, or you just don't flat out say, well, I'm not interested in you. No.
I think if that was, let's say that was a real scenario, because I don't look like you might be joking.
Obviously. Yeah, obviously.
I think in that case, I wouldn't actually approach her. Mm-hmm. Maybe get the pastor's wife, like the first lady, or someone else, maybe one of the female elders or someone, to maybe confidentially speak to her. I wouldn't necessarily be like, what, mother, no, kind of thing, because then you get into weird he say she say territory. Like you never know, she could spin it around that you said something inappropriate. Like in that case, I would get someone else to step in. Like I had a older man at my church. We were going around for offering, and I was mostly on like a high buy kind of thing. It was an older man, so I wasn't even thinking he was paying any attention to me in that way. And everyone would walk around, bless you, hello, and I would walk. And he went to grab me and almost try to put a kiss on my cheek. This is literally in front of everyone, and I'm like pulling away, and it made me really uncomfortable. But I didn't say anything to him. I went to one of the other brothers who I knew. He was actually my son's Sunday school teacher at the time. And I spoke to him and told him it made me uncomfortable. Could he talk to him about it? And he went and he spoke to him. And I don't know, whatever he said, he never did that again. And he kept it a hello. So I think in those kinds of situations, I would find someone that I trusted, of course, someone who wouldn't go and tell everybody what they've done. And in the case of an older woman like that, maybe find one of the female leaders to kind of say, hey, this is the message I got. I don't want to say anything, but could you speak to sister so-and-so?
Okay.
That way you're getting somebody else involved.
Yeah.
And being aware, kind of keeping that protocol that a lot of churches have. And it can be messy when you're a man also.
Yeah.
And a woman is doing something you find offensive. I feel like, unfortunately, people tend to believe women about men, but then when it comes to men about women coming on or being inappropriate, they don't always get the same kind of consideration. So I think for a man in a situation like that, it's best to seek out another woman to kind of talk to her.
Yeah. Tia says, tell the motherboard to get
Exactly. Yeah, talk to someone. And I wouldn't tell other people, though. That's hilarious. I wouldn't tell anyone else on the mother's board. If I was a male, I'd get a female that was kind of in leadership, depending on, I guess, how your church is organized.
Yeah.
But maybe the pastor or assistant pastor, another female.
Yeah.
So, this is what she sent me. Listen to this voicemail. I don't want to be rude, but can you let her know that this isn't okay?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Alexandra, glad to have you here tonight. I report you. Old or not? Old, you definitely should know. You'll be surprised. Age doesn't necessarily equate to wisdom. Trust me. And Jenna, I like what Jenna says. Mother, God bless you, but I'm good on that warm embrace. Okay. You know what? We're going to move on from this one. We got about a couple of more.
I like that one, though.
I know. I know. But before we go on,
it's not good. It's not good if that was true. Like, but
yeah, I know it's not.
It's still hilarious, her singing.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely. Yeah, true, be kind and speak in loving correction. Yeah.
Mother said she still got it.
Oh, wait a minute. Charlene.
That peach
Charlene, place it in the church announcement.
Don't be calling the saints.
Wow. Okay. Now, please like, please subscribe, and please share.
Share your
okay. Oh,
I'm sorry.
You ain't heard nothing yet. We're still talking about food and relationships, y'all. I don't know why that's such a bad combination. Oh boy. Let me find it first. Okay. Have y'all ever dated someone and they cooked your meal, your favorite meal, and only they could cook it, and you just shudder at the fact that they could be cooking someone else that good, delicious meal?
Oh no.
Look at Kitty.
I feel like I know it's coming.
Y'all take a look. Y'all. If I could find it, take a look.
I don't care about him taking my wife. That's nothing, Your Honor. What it boils down to is the pain and the anguish of this man in my face, in my business, asking my wife to fix him some chitlins, Your Honor. Your Honor, this man has his own life. He has his own. Why ask my wife to fix? And I cussed him out on the phone, Your Honor. I told the man, I said, man, you're not getting nothing from him. This man not only...
You know, it's amusing that he's saying that his wife, they got into all of this because the man asked his wife to cook him some chitlins. That's amusing,
Do you
but
know
the
how
man
hard
suffered
it
a
is?
pretty...
Chitlins takes time.
I'm trying to get you away from that.
I'm trying not to laugh at you, man, because you had a serious injury, but you just won't take the gift. Do you know how long? No, I don't know how long it takes to cook chitlins, sir.
He said, "You are not gonna be up here cleaning no chitlins for no other man." I miss my chitlins. And the little pigs. You know, even if it wasn't chitlins, why did he call his wife and ask her to cook for him? Like, is she a chef? Is this her business? Because why are you calling my house asking my husband to cook anything for you? He better have a business. Otherwise, we have problems. I'm gonna hang up the phone, and first me and him gonna have a problem, and then I'm gonna find you, and we gonna have a problem too.
Oh boy. And then I know, and then
exactly.
I know, yeah.
Yes. She got to
then,
sit there and clean them nasty things.
And no telling what you'll find. I love them though, but I see what you're saying. But how bad? Look how she
don't understand.
But how bad was the situation that you had to go to court? You know,
but
small claims court over this though.
It's got to be. He said something about him being injured, so it was something else to that case. But maybe that sparked it. I'm curious to know why he is calling her for food. Like, is she a caterer?
Yeah. Like I said, I wish I could know to find the whole case. I need to find it though.
I'm a YouTube Judge Mathless Chitlins.
Yeah. I know. Let me see.
Yes, there's a half a pig.
Wait a minute. We're gonna get. Let me see. He said them his chitlins.
Yep.
Them his chitlins. Boy, y'all.
You ain't getting these chitlins.
Oh, now Stephanie Borden, you're telling the truth. Chitlins are personal.
See?
He's taking the time to clean and cook them to perfection. I agree with you.
That's like if you can think of a dish that takes time, that person has to mean something to you for you to take the time to cook a dish that takes hours. You don't just do that for just any Joe Schmo off the street. So either you paying me for this or you're someone that matters to me. So if she's not a caterer or a chef, some kind of home cook that sells plates, there's got to be a reason why you are willing to spend hours perfecting a dish for this man.
I hear you. Okay, I told y'all this. Hey, I told you this was gonna be lighthearted tonight, though. Hey, I warned y'all. You know, how do he know she can
see? Exactly. If she's not a chef or someone in the neighborhood that makes plates, why would he call his wife?
Well, let me see. Albert King, I think that was Albert King. One blues singer said there's some extra dirty dishes in here, and I know I didn't eat off them. So, now Angela, half a pig with one leg. Okay, police involved. Oh boy. Okay. Oh yeah. Good. Alexander, she said, I saw the case.
See?
They were messing around on the side. It was definitely more than chitlins being cooked.
Exactly. Because you don't, it's not like she made well, first of all, feeding anybody's time, but it's not like she did a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This man, first of all, the gall to call his house. And then she bought like some of that audacity. He bought some, called that man's house and asked for a dish that requires time and energy to be made. And how did he know she can make them? Has he had them before from her? Because not everybody makes chitlins. Like, I've never made chitlins. So no one that knows me would ever call me and ask me for any, because they know I don't make them. So he must know that she cooks them, and he must have had them.
Okay.
There's a whole detective, like Nancy Drew mystery behind these chitlins.
I know exactly. The Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew mystery. Yeah, that's yeah. Whew, I want some chitlins right now. Okay.
What do they even taste like?
Think about ham that can be chewy. It tastes good.
I've never had. I don't eat ham.
Oh, yeah, dog. I don't know what.
Bacon? I've had a piece of it before, but I don't like ham.
Bacon?
I like bacon. Yeah.
Okay, think about bacon that's soft but not as salty. Somebody help me. I want some chitlins. That's all I want. All this chitlin talk, though. Okay, they are good. Yes, they are. Cassandra, do you know how to cook them? I mean, I'm just asking for a friend. So,
Don't be calling Cassandra's house. You're gonna end up on Judge Mathis. Don't be
okay,
calling her house asking her to make you no chitlins.
okay. Oh, she answered that quick. Yes. Okay. Okay. Pastor Balders, glad to have you here with us tonight, sir. It depends on what kind of relationship that is between the two people. Usually they have tasted their food, for example, a cake, pies, etc., greens. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. No, he is good. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get off of this quick. You don't
Nah,
just cook
that's
there.
correct.
You got to clean them. Yeah, you definitely got to clean them. You just don't plop them in there. You
He's tasted them before.
you no, trust me, they're good, y'all.
He's
They're
tasted
good.
chitlins before.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did. He tasted those chitlins before. Yeah. They were good back in the day with hot sauce. Yes. Yes, eat some with some chow and be through with it.
With some what?
Hey, Ty.
Y'all too country for me. What is chow?
Chow. Think about relish.
Uh-huh.
She asked it. Think about relish. I
Mm-hmm.
guess with a little more tang to it, with a little more unhot pepper, a little
So
more
it's
stuff
pickles?
in it. It kind of sorta. You got two types of chow. You got mild chow, and you got chow that send you to the moon hot. Okay, it's good on hot dogs. It's good on chow. It's good. Look it up.
I'm boggled. I'm learning so much because it's amazing like that people within your same country can have such varying dishes from one state to another. Like it's truly no, I'm not being funny. Like it's truly amazing because
Yeah.
like I hear dishes that y'all are talking. I'm like, what? Never even heard of that. And it's amazing that you can move like a few states over, completely different food that you may have never experienced or heard about.
And you know the same thing for say Alabamians. You
Mhm.
know most of them haven't heard or tried lox and bagels. You
Oh,
know
well,
they
yeah.
they cringed. I love it. I love it. Trust me.
Mhm.
I had to stop myself because I eat the whole thing. I
Yep,
love it. But
you're right.
you know everything like you said, there's a few states over,
Mhm.
just like that. Oh, let me see. Stephanie says it's made out of cabbage, a spicy sauerkraut. Yeah, that's
Oh,
about the best
okay.
I could. Yeah, okay. Is that somebody? Yeah, yeah,
That's my,
yeah.
that's my cat.
Yeah. That's why her name Kitty Bat Cat.
Yeah, pretty
Even
much.
the cat don't like.
Yes, and even my cat's disgusted by chitlins and chow. That's she's an East Coast northeast cat. She don't know
Yeah.
nothing about that stuff.
Oh boy, y'all. Ain't it, Reginald? It's
She loves the country.
yes. We good in country. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, you can't eat everybody's chitlins. Then my grandma stopped cooking them. I haven't had them since. And that's true. That's true. You can't eat everybody's.
Is it because they don't clean the stuff out of it, right?
Some people don't. Some people don't cook them this
Doesn't it
because
smell
they gonna stink anyway.
even
They
when they're
really
clean
stink.
cooked?
Oh yeah, they really gonna stink when you cleaning them though. But they stink. But hey, that taste is worth it though. That
So
smell,
like when it's in those buckets, is it cleaned or is that they just
Okay,
come? They come with the stuff in the.
okay,
Do you buy it with
okay.
poop?
When you get it in the bucket, they just straight out from the from pork it. They just gutted them and put it in there. I don't know how else they do it. It's up to you to clean it. Okay, sit up in the sink, clean it. You're liable to find anything in there. Okay. Now they started this phenomenon of pre-clean chitlins. Now, I don't know. I've heard different reports from it saying that sometimes that they don't taste the same or you still have to do some type of cleaning to it. I don't think I ever had pre-clean chitlins. I don't know.
So cleaning it is just washing it and taking that stuff out the inside of it. That's cleaning it.
Yeah. Of course, you got to clean it anyway for sanitary reasons, health reasons.
Okay.
Look how she looking. Look how she looking.
I'm gonna be respectful because everybody eats different things, and I'm sure there's some stuff I have eaten that someone would think is gross. So I'm not gonna.
Well, okay. Let me see.
I'm not gonna be rude.
Well, I just put it there. Thai described chow as basically kimchi. It's a little more tart though. It's still got a little more. What is it? Pickly taste to it. What have you though? Okay. It takes time. It stank up the house. Okay, yes it does. Theodore said my dad used to call them wrinkle stinks. Okay. Put potatoes in them while they're still cooked. I never heard of that. That might tell you, okay, that might be pretty. Okay, then I put them on or clean them well. Okay. The red bucket, it takes 2 hours or more. Yeah, that's that red bucket. Still clean. I still clean those. Okay. Yeah, okay. Enough said. We got ask her, she hot dog. If she does, she ate shit. Oh, okay. We're not going that. Stuff is
I know.
I'm familiar. Yeah.
I know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is.
Say that. Yeah.
Yeah. You can put a white potato. I never learn something new every day. And we had to clean them when I was younger. It's a major task if you clean them properly. Okay. That was pretty interesting.
I've been educated on chow and chitlins tonight.
Okay. We got, I guess, one, two more. And let me do this. Of course, you know the drill. Please like, please subscribe, and please share. Okay. As you know, Christmas coming up, December 25th. Time people exchange gifts and what have you, though. Mm-hmm. But every now and then we get those bad gifts. Maybe something we can't use, though. But then sometimes we get recycled gifts, which I think is an insult, though. So I'll just play this video. Really?
Worst gift you've ever received?
I've received a poop candle before, and it did smell like crap. Fake shoes.
Fake shoes? Like fake Jordans?
Yeezys.
Yeezys? You were dating them?
Yeah.
Did you break up with them?
No.
And who were you expecting the gift from?
My boyfriend.
And he got you nothing?
Nothing.
You broke up with him?
I mean, we were friends with benefits.
So it's like, so it wasn't your boyfriend then? Why are you calling him your boyfriend?
I wanted him to be my mans, but yeah.
$5 in a card.
Where'd you get that from?
My brother.
My boyfriend's sister got me this ugly ass sweater for Christmas.
Did you ever wear it?
Nah, that bitch still in the
Well, this just a bad Christmas gift. I just put that up there. Folks, let us know what's the worst or recycled Christmas gift you have ever received. I think I start off, and I doubt she's listening, but one of my aunts sent me a used salad spinner. It's what you put the lettuce and whatever wet, you get the water out. Mm-hmm. It wasn't even new. It was a used one, a battery operated. And I think that's one of the worst ones I have ever received right there. And I don't ask for much. You can buy me a piece of candy, Godiva chocolate. So something, we'll talk about that later. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, something, I like little things, but I hate recycled gifts. It's not the count. It's not the cost for me. Yeah. It's really the thought. Did you put much thought behind it? That's just me. What's the worst you had, kid?
Well, I didn't grow up with Christmas, so I never got Christmas gifts.
Okay.
So I think as an adult in my life, I think maybe I've gotten 2 Christmas gifts in my life. But if I was gonna think about out of those the worst one, if I had to pick a worst, we had like one of those gift exchanges at work.
Yeah.
And someone got my name, and you can pretty much tell I'm not a skinny woman. And the person got me a shirt that was like a size small. And I didn't say anything to them. I just ended up giving it to my coworker because she was small. But if I had to pick a worse gift, I think that would have been it, because it's, you know me. Obviously I'm not a size small. So I don't know what you were thinking. So
yeah.
But if I ever receive gifts in general that I'm not a fan of, I just give them away to other people that aren't connected to the original giver. That's what I do.
Michael, Christmas gift. Okay.
Well, I don't use it first.
Yeah.
Like someone gave me, I'm a teacher, so we're always, oh my God, we're always getting mugs. Please stop buying your teacher's mugs.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're always getting mugs. I don't use mugs. And so I keep getting mugs. I never use it. So whatever it comes in or whatever, I leave the tags on in the box or whatever, and I just give it to someone who I know likes mugs. So I don't recycle it in the sense that I've used it and then like regifting. Exactly.
Yeah, I think that I should have called.
So I don't use it,
yeah.
but I will regift it to someone who I know actually likes the thing.
That's what I think I should have named it. That regifted though. She sent it to you. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Bless her heart. Ty says the worst gift she's received: perfume that smelled like pee.
Ew, what was that?
Oh, that's some stanky old pee. What was it? What was the name of it?
Yeah,
that was just.
I have a perfume store. I shouldn't share this because it doesn't reflect well on me. I will preface this by saying I was much younger. I am older and more thoughtful now. So don't kill me in the comments. But speaking of perfume, so I was in a relationship with someone and they gave me perfume. It was Burberry, that, you know, the whatever that first perfume they came. This was years ago.
Yeah.
It smelled on me. You know, some scents can smell good on other people, and it just doesn't go with your body chemistry or whatever.
Yes.
It stunk on me, and he kept insisting I wear this thing, but it smelled. So one day when I was in the bathroom, I kind of did one of those things that cats do, like this with your stuff. And I accidentally, on purpose, kind of, and then knocked it on the floor.
Oh, you accidentally. Okay, yeah.
And it went flying on the and it cracked. Oh my goodness. It broke. I can't wear it anymore.
Oh man.
Don't judge me. I was like 20 something years
old. No. Oh no. Oh man, like, hey, I agree with you.
Don't buy me something that stinks. That should be a whole topic. Giving gifts that you know people don't like just because you like it.
Yeah, that cheap Family Dollar shower gel that doesn't lather up hard or soft water, just watering. Household gifts are not at the top of my list. I keep getting knickknacks. I like some knickknacks. I like some knickknacks. I like as seen on television. I got a confession. I actually like those things though.
Yeah,
you
some
know,
of them are really good too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I call it the knickknack store. That's what I always call it, though. I know I'm good in country. A friend regifted a gift I gave them a year later and forgot I had given it to them.
At least they held on to it for a year. They didn't throw it away.
That's bad business right there. Ooh, that's bad business. But I say this. We're going to move on because we're about to close it up, though. I don't too much care about physical gifts anymore. I love reading, you know, and me and my Kindle, well, at least my iPad with the Kindle on it, though. I just love reading, though. So y'all think about gifting, you know, and Amazon Kindle books. I love that. So okay. And they're inexpensive too. Okay. So enough about that though. We got one more. It's gonna be real quick. Because this, that, and the third. Okay. We know that. Here it go right quick. Let me get to it right quick. Uncle Charlie Wilson has been cutting up. He's been cutting up, y'all.
Isn't he like 80 years old?
But no, he looks well though. But he's been cutting up.
He does.
And he did a little quick song. I know it was humorous. This is him. Here we go.
1, 2. Can I get to the Yams? Sweet Yams. Show me a way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the Yams? Sweet Yams. Show me a way, 'cause I got bills to pay.
There's nothing too much we can say about that. There's Uncle, and he has other songs too. But that was the what I stumbled upon. Keena sent that to me. Uncle Charlie and his Yams, y'all.
Okay.
Uncle Charlie and his.
I'm assuming he means what I think he means.
Okay, yeah, and
No?
that's true. It might be. Hey, I didn't know. I kind of thought it was some type of Indondre. It was something about it. Yeah.
But I know that to be online is one thing. That's what I'm like.
Let's see.
Is that okay? Because Jay Moss, isn't he a gospel singer?
Hey, welcome to Crazy World.
And he sang that?
What call it, Grease? Okay. That's actually a jam. Yeah.
It's a trend. Is it meaning what I think it means though?
Ebony says, well, he can still sing. That's all she got for that one. Okay. But he still looks well though.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Yeah. And that's why I got it from, of course, obviously from TikTok.
Jenna, does the Yams mean what I think it means? Or are they talking about like literal yams from Thanksgiving kind of thing? Okay.
Okay. That's it. Wait a minute. And Rhonda Sweet Yams, I got bills to pay.
Exactly. So I'm like,
okay.
So everybody on TikTok singing about who exactly is singing this?
Okay.
I'm not surprised he's singing it because this is Mr. Between the Sheets. So
okay, yeah, he came out. I believe it too. Yeah.
I think it is a double entendre.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah.
You said I mispronounced it.
Entendre.
Yeah,
Fancy.
Okay. You're right though. Okay, folks, that's it, y'all. That is it. We out of time. We can't end this fast enough. We out of time. Overtime. We got to get these darn announcements. Let's get these announcements. Guess what? I can't find the announcement. Let's get these announcements quick, fast, and in a hurry. Coming up next, might as well have it.
Of course.
Yeah.
You got yams and bills to pay.
Yeah, yams, bills, chitlins to cook. We got a whole
chow to make.
Yeah, child. We got a whole smorgasbord this night. So bring your to-go plates and what have you. We're gonna have a ball tonight. Please come in. Now, Saturday night social, I do not know. Because Saturday night social, it falls on Christmas Eve. I've been asking y'all, do y'all want to have something this Saturday or not? Still taking suggestions though. Y'all let me know either way or the other. And if it's the Lord's will, This will be the last Tuesday Talk of the year 2022.
Wow.
So if we be here, we've done this. I don't know how many. I had to count how many times we done this year, minus my 2 weeks sabbatical in the what shoot your shots. But let me see how many we done this year though. But this is the last one for the year, y'all. So make sure y'all tune in. Kitty, it's been fantastic.
Oh, thank you. This is so much fun.
It has been freaking tastic. I truly enjoyed you.
I enjoyed everybody. This is so much fun.
Yeah, and
These videos are hilarious.
I know. Like I said, people got stuff on the mind. Just take an hour and a half just to chuckle and
yeah.
And be
and now
silly.
I got that Yams song stuck in my head.
I know.
So,
so thank you so much. Thank you to the studio audience. Thank you for your support. Thank y'all. Thank you. Until next time, we'll see you later, y'all.